I'm Michael Cheek with MikesGuitarLessons.com, and this is the first video for You Somebody by the Kings of Leon. Now what I'm basically going to do here is give you the first chords that come up in the song and the order that they go in, and basically these chords are used throughout the song a whole lot, so giving you the chords, if you've got at least somewhat of an ear, you might be able to put those chords in the right order for the other parts of the song. Now let's go ahead and get started. Really what the chord progression is, as far as I can tell, is going to be basically, for this first part, is going to be, they're all going to be bar chords, but they're going to be a C, then a C with an E pedal, an F, then an A minor, back to the C with an E pedal, back to the F. Okay? Now the way you're going to play these chords is tricky if you haven't played bar chords before, so I'll go ahead and go over those real quick right now. Okay? So we're going to start off, and I'm going to go kind of fast here so that you can we can get all this in this short video. Now we're going to start off with the C. Now we're not going to use the entire 6 strings of the guitar. We're just going to use some of them. So we're going to start off with our first finger on the 8th fret of the E string. Then we're playing, and actually you can see what fingers I'm using. I'm just going to call out the fret numbers, okay? So it's 8th fret on the E string, it's 10th fret on the A, 10th on the D, and 9th on the G. And those are the only 4 notes we're playing. Just mute the other strings. Okay? And you're basically just going to strum this 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, just right in an order. Okay? Just 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the next chord that we play is that C with an E on bottom. What that means is we're just going to pick up our first finger and play the E string as an open, and then everything else stays the same. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. Okay, so that was our second chord. Our next one is going to be an F. That's going to go, we're going to pretty much keep our fingers on the same strings and just go all the way down to the 1st fret with your first finger. So it's going to be 1st fret on the E string, it's going to be 3rd on the A, 3rd on the D, and 2nd on the G. Okay? You're going to strum this chord, actually I believe 16 times. Is that right? Yeah, 16 times. Just had to think in my head exactly what the song sounded like. So yeah, 16 times on that F. Once you're done with that, we're going to go up to the A minor. So all the fingers stay on the same strings, but again, we're just sliding up to where our first finger is on the 5th fret. So it's 5th on the E, 7th on the A, 7th on the D, and this time we're not using our middle finger. We're just going to bar that first finger. It's playing 5th on the E, but it's also going to play 5th on the G. Okay? So it's 5th, 7th, 7th, 5th. And we're going to play that 8 times. Okay? And let me go through this real quick in my head. Let's see. That's right. Now we're going to go to the C again. So we're coming up to that first chord position that we were at, except we're playing the one where we have the E open. So it's open on the E string, 10th fret on the A string, 10th fret on the D string, and 9th fret on the G. Okay? So play that 8 times. And then we're going back to our F. Okay, and I believe that's 8 times. I'll play again with the song. But yeah, I believe that's 8 times. So again, if you forgot, the F is 1st fret on the E, 3rd on the A, 3rd on the D, and 2nd on the G. So that's what that chord's going to sound like. Now, what I'm going to do to make it a little easier on you, if you're not used to playing these kind of chords, I'm going to slow it down for you and actually play with that at about 75% full speed. I mean, that's going to be a lot slower for you to follow along. So here we go. I'm going to turn down just a little bit, and until you're comfortable, play with this part of the video. Play along with me, and that way you can actually keep up with the chord progression before you're actually completely comfortable. So here we go, starting off the beginning of the song. I just realized something. That last F that I was talking about, I thought was 8. It's actually 16 on that one too. Now that I've gone back over and heard it, you strum that last chord 16 times in a row. Okay, let's finish this out. We're going to start back at the beginning and go all the way through it. Here we go. And this is just through the chord progression one time. Here we go. We can keep going. Let's keep going. Start over. Now you notice the only thing I left out is that last time you play that F, you just strum it one time and let it ring, and then he comes in with the verse. So if you're watching this on my website, go ahead and go to video number 2, start learning the rest of the song. And if you're watching this on YouTube, because I do like to put the first videos on YouTube, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks, and good luck playing the song.